Hey Katie, cycle 1, week 1. This is our labor prep day. We're gonna start breath embrace, this time with TA breathing. So TA breathing, we breathe in expansively, but then as we exhale, we bring our hips towards our ribs. So not the same as sucking in, that's different, that's gripping. Here we're relaxed, breathe out, and then pulling our TAs. That's our transverse abdominis, our inner core muscles together and up. For 1 minute, we're working through that breath with a glute bridge hip abduction. So we're gonna glute bridge, we're gonna breathe in. All we're doing is keeping that good solid glute bridge and wiggling our knees back and forth while we are slowly doing that breathing. After that, you're gonna warm up with a little flow today, pelvic floor flow. Work on that abdominal 360 breathing I had you do our other workout day, as we do 10 dead bugs, opposite arm and leg. We can decrease the range of motion here to keep our back on the floor, or we can go all the way if you can. Then you're gonna roll over 5 per side. Side lying glute extension, so hips go forward and up. So you're on a glute bridge on your side. Then we're gonna roll to all fours, opposite arm and leg. I don't want to see any shifting, so if all you can get is here without shifting, that's awesome. Ultimate goal, all the way out. Then we're gonna roll to our other side, side lying glute extension for 5, and end with dead bug once again. Oh, I had those numbers a little different. You can see the numbers on the screen, sorry. Then we're gonna move into a couple of supersets. So supersets mean we do a movement back to back before we rest. Our first movement, we're going to go through 2 rounds of a banded diagonal rotational press and a quadruped lateral banded crawl. So 6 per side on the first movement and 8 per side on the second. So on the diagonal rotational press, we have a band fairly low, connected somewhere. We put our hand through it and grip it, wide stance, and we rotate up like we were throwing a punch. So 6 per side here. Then we're gonna get our mini band. We're gonna start with it over our knees for now, right over top of your knees, not on your knees. That lateral banded crawl, just getting off the floor, crawling 8 one direction, 8 the other direction. We're gonna rotate, give ourselves a rest, and then rotate through those 2 things one more time before we move on to our next superset. Superset 2, or B, is an adductor banded dead bug and a power position lateral banded walk. You'll need the same 2 pieces of equipment, 6 per side on the dead bug, 10 per side on the lateral banded walk. On the dead bug, you have the leg closest to the band in the band. You want it to be pulling you towards, and you're actively resisting. 1, 2, see what I mean? Rotate, and get the other side, same thing. That power position walk, it's also called monster walk sometimes. Band above the knees. Power position is here. Walking sideways, 10 steps. The other way, 10 steps. Keep those knees out, fire these up. Give it a rest, and then go through that 1 more time. Last superset, superset C, is a single leg glute bridge with a lying row and a band holding squat and row. 5 per side on the glute bridge and 10 total on the squat. Let's show you the squat first, just so I don't have to move around as much. On the squat, you're gonna hold on to your band, squat down low at the top. Give me a good row, shoulders together. Squat, row. After that, or before that actually, the single leg glute bridge and banded row. You're actually going to connect your band up high if you have that capability. We're going to get down on the floor. In a glute bridge, you can stagger it, or you can lift this leg up entirely. You're in glute bridge and row. Glute bridge and row. Then you're going to do the opposite side. If my left arm's holding the band, my right leg is out, not doing the work. Glute bridge and row. Glute bridge and row. That is your last superset. Then you're going to move into, sorry, my computer turned off. You're going to move into contraction prep, 7 to 9 rounds. Super short, but super high intensity here. You're going to do a 30-second bike sprint where you are pushing it, not going all out, but you're going a push pace, 30-second sprint on that bike. And then when you get off that bike, get on the back end of it, reach your hips back, breathe and sway and relax. After 30 seconds of that, you're going to do 4 down dog, hold here to bear. Down dog, hold here to bear. You're gonna do that 4 times. When you're at the top of the down dog, really think about relaxing this hammock for babe. All right, accessory work, 2 to 6 minutes. Your accessory work is to take a bath or hot shower, and just really think about breathing in and out through the nose, only relaxing, melting, expanding, and melting that belly. Have fun.